Yo, what's up everyone? My name is Echo. Today we are checking out the Buckets Plus add-on created by Melon BP. It is priced at 310 Minecraft coins. That's £1.69. This add-on is $2. The add-on is still new, but the community gave this a 4.3 star out of 5 with 76 ratings so far. 74% have been a 5-star. According to the creators, this can pick up every single entity in Minecraft, all done with a bucket. They've also said this will work with other add-ons, so you would have the power to pick up things like dinosaurs, sharks, and so much more. The file size is just 2 megabytes. Hey everyone, if you're interested in the Minecraft marketplace for add-ons, maps, skins, and much more, make sure you check out bedrockexplorer.com for the latest and greatest content. The link's down below. This really is one of those add-ons you didn't know you needed until you had it. Like, who wouldn't want all of these mobs, including a warden, in a bucket? Talk about nosy neighbors. This pillager outpost literally spawned inside of this village. All right, let me teach you everything you need to know. So once you do have this installed, whether it be a new or pre-existing world, you are going to be given this item. This is going to be the Buckets Plus handbook. You don't have to place it. You simply have to open it. Now let's read the important information. It says, some mobs, like villagers, require the super buckets to be picked up. Click the mob buckets button below to see all the mobs that require the super bucket. It does say troubleshooting. If you are having issues picking up a mob, stand further away. 3 blocks away is perfect, and face directly at it. Sneak plus interact may also help. Some mob hitboxes are hard to detect due to the add-on limitations. We'll update it when better detection is possible. Now, it does say survival balancing. There is an admin setting, which is right here, which you can turn on the requirement of XP in order to pick up specific mobs, aka your hostile mobs. But it does say the amount needed depends on the mob's health. The stronger the mob, like the warden, the more levels it's going to cost. When picking up a hostile mob, a confirmation window will ask if you want to spend the XP. Once used, XP cannot be refunded. Now, my question is, if you're in the middle of a fight and you want to pick up a warden and you have to like double tap, surely in that time frame, the warden is absolutely going to sonic boom you. But regardless, like I said, this is an add-on you didn't know you needed until you had it. So let's open up the book one more time, scroll down, go to the admin settings. We will check out both sides, requires XP and not. We'll start off with not. So let's go ahead and grab myself a bucket and find... What about a rabbit? This is going to be an interesting chase. Hold on. Come on. No, they're well too fast for me. Hold on. What about an iron golem? I wonder if, because this is much bigger, I'm able to get them. Nope. We physically can pick up an iron golem in a bucket. I mean, to be fair, it's actually pretty useful. Instead of having to use a leash, you can just do this. Or you could just like pick them up and place them down as much as you like. Now, it does say specific ones require you to have the golden one, right? The advanced one, the super one. What about... I can't pick them up. Okay, only a super bucket can pick this up. So if I crouch and do it... okay. So a llama. A llama also cannot be picked up by a regular bucket. Let's pick up a pig. We got a bucket of pigs. Let's go and grab ourselves a sheep if we can. He's easy to pick up. I wonder if it changes color if you put it down. No, it does retain its color. Okay, I am determined. I am determined to get it. I'm so determined to try and get the rabbit. Maybe he needs like some kind of super bucket. I will get you eventually. All right, let's see what else we can find. How about a chicken? I'm also curious if this will actually stack or not. No, so it is not stackable. You can't stack your chickens. So I have requires XP off. There is a pillager right here. I want to see what happens if we go ahead and kidnap him. Bro, that hits hard. Hold on. Okay, we got them both. Now, I'm curious. Has he retained his information? Yes, he has. Still has the banner on his head and still has the enchanted bow. This guy didn't. Yeah, so I like the fact that it retains that information. If we open up this, go ahead and scroll down and tap on the mob buckets. If you tap on a specific bucket, it can be anything at all. Pillager, for example, it says, when you bucket a mob, the following information is saved. Current health points. It says any custom name given to the mob. Equipment, items the mob is holding or has in its inventory. Armor, any armor the mob is wearing. Trader data is also saved for villages, wandering traders, etc. Saddle status, whether the mob has it on or not. The growth status effect. So this is really, really cool. All the information is actually saved. And I think that's quite impressive because usually with these kind of add-ons, if you were to pick up and place something and then break it, it usually loses that information. So I really like the idea behind this. Here you go. I brought you some chickens. I brought you a pig. And I even brought you a sheep. Let's switch it up. Let's open up our guide. Let's slide down to the admin settings and let's do requires XP. So if I place him down and try to pick him up, it's going to cost me 2 levels. This is just going to be a universal decision for the likes of pillagers. So I would then have to get myself some XP. Then I have the ability to tap and confirm, which, like I said, in that time frame, if you're not quick, you could end up getting yourself killed depending on the specific mob that it is. Now, I believe this is only going to be for the likes of your hostile mobs rather than the passive or anything like that. So if we were to summon a Ravager here, try to pick him up, the cost is 5, a little bit more expensive. So you are going to have to stack up your XP. And I personally think this is the right way to go for this. I did, in fact, see a creeper over there, so I want to see this because obviously this is a mob that would typically explode. Oh, I'll tell you what. You need to be fast with that one. Let's pick up a cow. So the cow cannot be picked up. It requires a different bucket, and that's all because, as you guys know, it will drop this. Can I finally get you? All right, I'm not playing anymore with those guys. And I know you guys are very curious. What about a wither boss? You can, in fact, pick this up, but only comes at a cost of 1. Let's say 1 then. 1 level. That is insane. This should require like 30 levels because being able to pick this up is crazy. Crazy. Although once you pick this up, I think you'll be able to create yourself some kind of automatic wither rose farm. I think a lot of people will have some good intentions with these. My favorite thing about this is a lot of the marketplace partners are now starting to take into consideration other add-ons. So if we go to mob buckets, you'll see here custom mobs. This can actually pick up pre-existing add-ons, dinosaurs, sharks, and all that good stuff. Now, the information is still saved, and it literally tells you the growth will stay, the effects will stay. It says you can pick up mobs using either the super buckets or the regular buckets. Some mobs require the super bucket to be picked up. The super bucket also works with custom mobs from other add-ons. I've installed 3 add-ons as an example to see if they work with it. We have the Sharks add-on, we have Battle Mutants, not sure if they can be picked up, and I also have the Dawn Era, which is in fact going to be Dinosaurs. So let's spawn a Tiger Shark. This cannot be picked up with this, and it requires a super bucket. We will get into the super bucket a little bit more in today's video. Now, obviously, it doesn't show you the design inside of the bucket. It does have the custom symbol, which is fine. We have the mutant here. Oh, bro's off an adventure. Where is he going? Hold on. There we go. We can pick him up as well. And then we also have a T-Rex as well. Cannot be picked up with this, but can be picked up with a super bucket. So, yes, does work with pretty much any type of other add-on. Another really big positive with this. Inside of the handbook, if we go down to the advanced buckets, there is a bunch on offer. So inside of the super bucket, this one says this bucket is required for picking up villages, horses, cows, goats, mushrooms, wandering traders, and the allay. The regular buckets can't pick these up. And then it gives you a tip. So like I explained to you, the reason why this has been introduced is because obviously milking a cow will give you a bucket. So that's the reason why. This one is made just with gold and a regular bucket. Really easy to make. Let's go ahead and craft this. I also believe it can pick up multiple things. Now, I am also curious what happens if it's... Okay, wait, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. I'm just going to make you... Hold on. Okay, he's gone. I have to crouch for you. Tap on... Wait, how do I... Hold on. There we go. That's what it's saying. If you get too close, you might have to crouch and do that. We just kidnapped these. Also, like, the leash thing stays there. So I low-key like that. It's a really cool way to just keep that. This is, I believe, meant to give you multiple. So a cow. We pick up a cow in the allay, for example, right? Cow picked up. It basically gives you 3 buckets. which used to hold multiple by the looks of things. So we managed to get these for completely free. And that's going to be the same for a whole bunch of different mobs. And remember, the custom entities that I did already show you. What about the rabbit? Hold on. Nope. Still can't get them. All of the recipes for the advanced buckets can be found in the crafting recipes. I really like how they've outlined this on the side. Really easy to make, so you don't have to go inside of another page. So I'm not going to show you guys the recipes. Like I said, easy to understand. We do have a magnet bucket, which apparently can collect blocks and things that have been placed on the floor, like the arrow, for example, over a distance of 20 blocks. So if I was to go ahead and break all of these, I came all the way back to here and grab this. Oh, you gotta hold it down. You gotta hold it down and they will all be brought over to you. Let me stand here. Doesn't include XP, but that would be really, really cool if you could kind of drag the XP to you. So if you dropped everything, this could be good for mining. If you dropped everything, you could just use this. Unfortunately, none of these can go in the offhand, but I really appreciate what they did with the texture of this. So there is a bucket of fire, and at first I was like, how is this going to be useful for players? Well, wait until you see what this can actually do. So if you have things like raw foods, or in fact raw gold, iron, copper, etc., go ahead and throw this all on the floor, including these. You place this near it, not on it. It's going to automatically cook them for you. No need for a furnace, but this does have durability. So if I was to go ahead, I'm sorry, rabbits, you won't get in my bucket, so I gotta kill you. It does have a limitation on how much you can use this. The durability will run out pretty fast. Most add-ons have these now, and that's like a dynamic light. This is the torch bucket. The creators have outlined that this can also not go inside of there, which is a little bit of a shame. But if we set this to nighttime, hold a bucket, you end up with some kind of dynamic light. And if you place this down, basically, it gives you the torch back, and you end up with a super bucket, which how do we craft this? Is it one that we need? Okay, we're going to need multiple of these. So probably not something I would recommend doing. And your last one is going to be a bucket of sponge. A sponge bucket, which actually looks like cheese. So if you go and tap this on water, it will give you a bucket of water. You place this down. The sad thing is it only goes to one. So it works the same way as a sponge and collects all of the area, but you only end up with one of these. But as you can see, this also does have durability. Although on that occasion, it didn't actually give me the bucket itself. So let's go ahead and steal all of this. Forget about your villages, your crops, villages. I need this. How many can you do then? So yeah, you could just gain a bunch of buckets with this one. And obviously go ahead and just place it back down. I want to know how the bucket of TNT works. Okay, it didn't outline that that was a thing. But you can actually do that. Does that mean get some TNT, get yourself an empty bucket, and just pick it up that way? How is this going to work? Place this, pick it up, maybe? No, it must have to be inside of a crafting table. There isn't actually one explaining how the TNT stuff works. Surely this, maybe? No, that's eluded me. But bucket of TNT is actually a thing. And in case you guys are curious, yes, you can / summon Ender. And if we do a dragon, yes, you can put the Ender dragon inside of a bucket. Obviously, trying to catch it in time can sometimes be difficult. He's not working, but trust me, you can, because we do have a dragon bucket right here. So this would have to be, I'm guessing it's got to be a super one. Surely has to be a super one, right? Try it again. Hold on. Let's try with this. Summon. Come on, the hitbox, bro. It's so hard to get. So you guys are going to be trying your best to pick that up. There's a whole ton of different ones that you can get. I was really impressed. It's just one of those really fun and quirky add-ons that you didn't know you needed. And there's so many different things on offer.